Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kickster here, and today I'm gonna be bringing you guys another video. I'm gonna be doing this video on the topic of how I afford my sneakers, or different ways that you guys can afford sneakers or make money to buy sneakers, or just different topics like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and thanks for watching. So to begin this topic, with the prices of sneakers going up every year, with like Jordan Brand just raised their retros to all of their retros to be 170. Um, the LeBron 11s are 200, Kobe 9s are 225, and expect the KDs to go up next year as well. So just like with everything, inflation, uh, prices go up. It's like you have to expect it. I know it's 30. It's paying over $200 for a shoe doesn't really make the most sense, but you know eventually that's gonna be like a cheap price for it. So it's hard to grasp that aspect of it, but eventually there's gonna be no going back. We're never gonna be out the days where you could buy good quality sneakers for around $100. So we gotta kind of move on. You can't live in the past. You gotta change with times, and that involves with all the increasing in prices. So with that, it's making things harder for us to buy, like harder. It's making the sneakers harder for us to buy, especially kids that maybe you still live at home, or like me, you're in college and on a limited budget. It's not easy to shell out 150, 200, 130, whatever, a couple weekends a month, or even a weekend a month if you're not, especially if you don't have a job. So for me personally, what I've been doing is actually just got a job here in college about a month ago, and I know, let's see here, last November when I got my LeBron 11, the Terracotta Warriors, and the Safari Foamposites, I wasn't working at all, but I liked the shoes, and I didn't want to pass them up, so I bought them, and so that, I think it was like $450 total. That just like hit my bank account like that. There was no refilling it, and the thing is that when you're not working, you can't go out and buy shoes every weekend, or even once a month, even like once every other month, because you don't have that income to come in and replace the money you just spent. So, like I said, I personally just got a job. I know I'm only working like 12 to 15 hours a week, which isn't much, but that's almost, what is it? I think I calculated it out. It's like $360 a month, with the minimum wage in Oregon being like almost $9. No, being a little over $9. So that's like $360 a month. And I can't spend all that on sneakers, obviously, because I am in college and I'm on a limited budget. So part of it is for groceries. Part of it is to help pay my mom pay off the loans. And so I kind of figured it out, and I figured out the amount of money I can spend, the amount of money I need to save, the amount of money I need to use for like loans, and about every month and a half, I have enough money to buy like a $250 pair of sneakers. And so for me, I what I do, I plan out what sneakers I want to buy. Like I've already made a calendar about some of the releases I want for the upcoming year. Um, like the ones that I like for sure want to buy, or at least plan on trying to buy, and I left room in there for sneakers that like just random sneakers that pop up that I think that are cool. I left room in there for those, and amount and money for those, so that I know if there is like, oh, we're in the middle of March, there's some random pair of shoes that I like, I know I'm gonna have enough money and it'll be all right to buy those. So first step, or the first tip for all you guys that don't have a job or are still living at home or in college or whatever, I would say is to go out and try to find a job if you're old enough. Obviously, if you're like 12 or 13, you can't go and work at a fast food restaurant or work anywhere like that because you're just not legally of age. So if you're old enough, go out and find a job. One, it gives you money. Two, it also gives you like skills and experience. It builds your experience so that later on, not even for another job, but just for anything you put on your resume, and every little thing helps. So that is just one is a first step of many, and it gives you more working experience so that every time you get a job, you'll be building up and building up. So you got to start sometime, and so it's better to start young, especially if you're looking to spend more money. So that's the first step. That's the first step. The first tip. The first tip is to get a job. Say you're young. Say you're too young, like maybe 12 or 13, like I said, and you still live at home, but you still want to buy sneakers, and you don't want to tell your parents every weekend or once a month or whatever, hey, I want a pair of shoes. Hey, I want a pair of shoes, because eventually they're gonna tell you no. Like, sorry, I can't do that every weekend for you. It's not like it's your birthday every weekend or whatever. So if you're that age, um, offer your parents to go. Offer your parents to do stuff around the house. Like, hey mom, hey dad, I'll go mow the lawn. If you have a dog, I'll pick up the dog poop. Uh, I'll clean all the bathrooms. Whatever. Just random things around your house to get extra money. Kind of sort of like chores and an allowance type of thing. Do that. Also, I know you can go out and like mow your neighbor's lawns, because you don't have to be like 15 or 16 or whatever to go do that. You could be any age. So go out and offer to mow your neighbor's lawns. Try babysitting. I know when I was younger and I wanted to go hang out with friends, I didn't have money. I would babysit the neighbor's kids, and just like a couple nights a month, and you get like $30 to $40 depending on how long you do it. So back then for me that was quite a bit of money. So do that. Offer your parents to do things around their house. Also go out and find things around your neighborhood to do. Like I said, babysitting, um, mowing the lawns. If you live somewhere where it snows a lot, offer to shovel people's driveways or their sidewalks or things like that. Just things that they take advantage of and don't have enough time to do. When you're that young, you have that time to do. So offer to do those things. And I would say the third and final tip would probably be to just find different ways to make money. Not a job, not like going out and like not doing things for other people. Um, Actually, just got uh, I was talking to a guy on Twitter. Um, his Twitter name is seriously B Jones, and he was telling me about this thing that he does on the internet, where I don't know the exact details, but he's like, it's him, and then he has like three other people under him, and I think like you tell people to go buy things off like the internet, and I don't know exactly how it works, but somehow you can end up making what like I think at starting, if you're like the head and you're starting, you make like $100 a month, and eventually you can make up to the thousand of dollars a month if you get into it far enough. And so he actually just offered me to join him today, and I'm seriously thinking about it because one, it doesn't seem like it takes up too much time or too much effort. Like you just have to like link through like social networking, and two, it's extra income that I can use to buy shoes or buy a new pair of pants or whatever like that. And so you kind of all in all, to wrap things up, you kind of need to have an open mind. Sitting on your bed or sitting on your couch, sitting at your desk, on your laptop, on your computer, on your phone, watching TV, playing video games, that's not making you any money. The things that are making you money is when you go out and do things. Go out and look for a job. Go out and ask your parents if you can do things around the house for money. Go out and ask your neighbors if you can do things for money. Um, Go out and look things up on the internet that you can do for money. Maybe you have a pair of old shoes that you could sell on eBay or whatever, and that will make you money. So you got to be active. You can't sit around expecting money to come to you. You have to go out and go to the money. So guys, to wrap things up, um, the three steps are: one, to go out and get a job if you're old enough. Two, if you're not old enough, ask your parents if there's things you can do around the house to make money, or also ask your neighbors if they have anything that you can do for money. And three, go out and try to make money yourself. For example, I know T. Blake. he's doing that sneaker event in Gillette Stadium where the Patriots play, and that's not him getting a job. That's not him asking his parents or his neighbors to do things for money. It's him going out by himself and a few other like partners and trying to make money by themselves. And the one thing not to do is to sit around and expect the money to come to you. You have to go out and actively try to make money yourself. Alright guys, I think that about wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I felt like it was kind of necessary to let you guys know different ways to make money. I know when I was younger, I wasn't really sure how to make money or what I could do for money. But now I'm on my second job now, and I've came to realize that it's nice having money and knowing that I can be able to go buy things because I don't have money to fill that, and also to have that thing like that set schedule every week to look forward to. Like, oh, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to know like, okay, every Thursday, Friday I work. It's for some reason it's nice for me at least to know that that's there in my schedule. So anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy it. Comment down below what you guys do to make money, or different things, different ideas you have, or if you agree with me or not. Like I said, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks.